When one of the best basketball players says they're watching you play, it means you're doing something special. Larry Bird stated that he watched Caitlin Clark's team as much as his old college team, Indiana State, during the previous season. Larry Bird is known for his reserved approach to compliments. This individual has extensive basketball experience and has competed against legendary players. Despite his busy schedule, he takes the time to see a young athlete who is only beginning her professional career. However, this story is about more than just Bird's fandom. He recognizes similarities between Clark and his own basketball career. Bird wasn't always the most athletic player on the court. He did not jump the tallest or sprint the fastest. He possessed an intangible understanding of the game, almost like wizardry. And now, decades later, he recognizes the same enchantment in Clark's game. Clark isn't just making waves in basketball, she's creating a new ocean. Nike signed her to a $28 million contract before she played her first professional game. To put that into perspective, that is more than many NBA players earn. She's already the biggest star in the WNBA, and she's only started. But there's more to being in the spotlight than just applause and signatures. Some love you, some distrust you, and everyone is watching your every move. Comparing Bird and Clark, it's clear why he admires both so much. They have a sixth instinct on the court, predicting plays before they happen. It's as if they can read minds while others read books. Both have the ability to shoot from long distances, making coaches uneasy and defenders upset. But it's not just about shooting. It's the way they approach the game. Bird and Clark play chess as others play checkers, anticipating moves 3, 4, and 5 ahead. Let's look at what makes Clark's games so exceptional. Every time she steps on the court, she has the same look in her eyes as the greats. It's a look that conveys, "I belong here." Similarly to Bird, she compensates for her lack of athleticism by demonstrating superior intelligence and technique. She demonstrates that basketball is more than just physical ability, but also requires quick thinking and execution. This is where the narrative becomes even more interesting. Steve Kerr, who has won 9 NBA championships as a player and coach, has a unique perspective on Clark. He doesn't see Larry Bird, he sees Stephen Curry. This comparison may provide insight into the future of basketball. Please take attention to what Kerr stated. "Caitlin reminds me of Steph Curry." Despite popular belief, Steph Curry was not a household name throughout his early years.
He was not who he is today.
He had to get stronger, and he had to realize that others were after him. This describes Caitlin's current situation. Clark, like Curry in his early years, is adjusting to the differences of the professional game. She's had some incredible moments, such as scoring 30 points against the Washington Mystics in a game where everything seemed to click. However, she has had some bad nights, such as when she shot only 10% against the New York Liberty. That's the problem about being a pro. You must learn to manage both the highs and the lows. Clark, like Curry, accomplishes things on the court that most players would never dream of. Attempting. She starts shooting as soon as she reaches half court, and not just with desperate heaves. These are premeditated shots, which she practices every day. Her passing? The experience is similar to watching Patrick Mahomes throw a football rather than a basketball. She has exceptional passing skills, including no-look, behind the back, and full-court bombs that strike teammates perfectly. She is not only playing basketball, but also rethinking it. Curry himself cannot help but be pleased. Here's what the best shooter in NBA history says about Clark. However, in another interview, he stated, "She's fearless. She not only excels at the game, but also improves those around her. She adds an element of surprise to their gameplay, making it difficult to predict. When she passes half court, she is within her range." Let's discuss that unique shooting technique. Curry's shooting form remains same regardless of distance, from 3 to 30 feet. It's like witnessing a flawlessly programmed machine. Her technique is flawless, with excellent foot placement, elbow angle, and follow-through. It takes thousands of hours of practice in an empty gym to develop the skill of shooting. When Clark pulls up from a logo, something spectacular occurs in the arena. Before she releases the ball, the audience begins to buzz. They are aware that something remarkable may occur. Curry emphasizes that these shots contribute more than just 3 points to the scoreboard. They crush the other team's spirit. How do you defend a player that consistently makes shots from unlikely places? Teams have tried everything to stop her. Despite facing larger and faster defenders, double teams, and attempts to deny her the ball, she continues to excel. With the ability to fire from any angle and pass like a quarterback, there is no perfect defense. Now, let's talk about something that has been boiling beneath the surface. Clark's remarkable rise caught many off guard. Some WNBA players have been hesitant to embrace her game, despite NBA stars' enthusiastic support.
And you know what?
That is okay. Every great player who has transformed the game has encountered doubt. Bird did.
Curry did.
Change isn't always pleasant, but it's required for development. LeBron James, who understands the pressures of high expectations, defended Clark. This is what he said: "Don't get it wrong. Caitlin Clark is going to make great things happen for the WNBA." Having strong support from someone who has faced high expectations since high school is significant. The road has not been ideal, nor is it expected to be. Remember that difficult game against New York where shots just didn't fall? That is part of the story. Do you ever feel like the game is more difficult than ever before? That's where legends are created. Every great player has been through it. Jordan did. Bird did.
Curry did.
It's not about never failing, but how you react when you do. The most impactful aspect of Clark's narrative goes beyond statistics, highlights, and comparisons to legends. This is about what happens in driveways and gymnasiums around the nation. It's about young girls watching her play and thinking, "I want to do that." Clark, like Bird, inspires young people to dream big and master their jump shot. Clark, at only 22 years old, is at a crossroads in basketball history. She combines classic basketball skills with a forward-thinking flair. This player has the potential to significantly impact the game, making them more than just a skilled player. This is what makes basketball so lovely. Occasionally, someone reimagines the game rather than simply playing it. Bird accomplished it through his court vision and clutch shooting. Curry achieved it by broadening the scope of what is conceivable. Clark is building on the work of others while incorporating her own unique style. This isn't simply about a gifted guy scoring shots and winning games. The story is around someone straining the limits of basketball performance. Every time she takes the court, she aims to break down barriers, shift perceptions, and inspire us to believe in magic. We eagerly await Clark's performance in the upcoming season, much as Bird was captivated by Indiana's games. If you enjoyed this analysis, please subscribe and ring the bell to avoid missing future videos. Comment below with your favorite Caitlin Clark moment and share with any basketball fans you know. Until next time, keep witnessing history being made. Thank you for watching.